So pretty much, I just wanted to say, wait for my sound to come in and jump on in. All right, so today here I am actually back pretty much at my in the car, and here in the car, what I do, I usually talk about stuff, and so I'm going to be doing a supply run today. I'm going to be going to Home Depot, and I'm getting just the fob out of the car right now. Got the around my neck because you don't want to lock that and everything, but. I just want to give you guys a quick heads up and talk about some of the things that happened. Like yesterday, I was talking to you guys about like just some of the things I have to do. So today, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to get some eye bolts or eye screws for the marionette that I'm working on. What happened? I was able to work on a marionette. I was doing an art project. A friend of mine who's he's like a wall painter. He's a mural artist, a muralist, I guess. And what happened is that he was able to do some art on his big wall, and so it's really weird. Like it's fuzzy or something. Let me just kind of clear my lens real quick. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm a muralist, right? And so what happens is that he is actually just there doing some art, and I was able to meet another artist. And long story short, what I'm trying to say is that there was an opportunity to make a puppet. So I started working on a puppet because I've all the stuff I ever do, I do like still puppets, like I have my artwork and things, but I don't ever do like a puppet like a marionette type puppet with the strings hanging down or a puppet with strings. And usually the puppets with the hand like these, like that. I've done that, but I've never done one with strings before. So I'm just going to go to Home Depot and get some supplies. So what I'm doing in the process, I'm going to take you with me, and then we're going to go do that. But I also want to talk to you about a couple of things. I was just listening to a message about The Incredibles and The Incredibles, their type of work and what they were doing. The Incredibles, right? And the Incredible movie. Have you ever seen the movie The Incredibles? If you haven't seen it, please do. That's a really cool and intense movie that speaks to a lot of things that we struggle with as people. And we adults, we go through a lot of different things, and one of the things we try to deal with and try to make sense about is where our place is in life. So who we are as a people. And if you watch the movie Incredibles, you have it where Mr. Incredible himself, he has an aspect where he enjoyed the whole thing about being a superhero to the point where, when he got 15 years later, he kept on doing stuff where the family kept on getting uprooted and uprooted. And eventually what ended up happening is that, he takes Frozone out on this one night, and this one night is where they're watching him, the people are watching him to give him an invitation, but not necessarily him, it was invitations for Frozone. And then so what happens is he gets the invite, and they find out who he is, and he gets fired from his job that day. And the same day he's getting fired from his job is the same day that he's actually given an invitation to go to a new place. And so when he does this new place invitation, what happens is that he's actually goes about and he does this thing like this little secret, gets his suit fixed. He takes his old suit and he's all unprepared, and he goes to fight this robot. And this robot wasn't, like, somebody once said that this robot wasn't prepared for Mr. Incredible. It was actually prepared for Frozone. Somebody said that, and I kind of remember that. Makes some sense, because the robot, when it was in the jungle, a hot jungle, which is a rainforest, and it ends up fighting it in fighting Mr. Incredible in a volcano. So him being inside a volcano, right? You have a thing where Frozone can't do that, because later they show how there is no water in this air. They show you that little part there, kind of little tidbit about how there's no water but fire if you're, an ice person, right? So, hey, how you doing? So what happens is, like, the bottom line is, like, what happened was when he was fighting with the first robot, Bob was fighting with the first robot was geared to fighting with Mr. Incredible, with Frozone. And so when the second robot was able to fight, the second robot had no encounter with Frozone, right? So it had struggled. So you can see how the first robot, the small robot in the jungle, struggled with fighting with Mr. Incredible because he was prepared to fight Frozone, right? And so even though trying to learn different things, it was kind of prepared and set for fighting Frozone. The other one, and the second one, we got the second robot, right? You have the scenario where it's like, you have it where the second robot was prepared to fight Mr. Incredible, so it's a bigger robot, more powerful, but it wasn't ready to fight Frozone. So if you could see in the movie, the struggle of that was actually pretty intense, because when it hit, Frozone was really there a lot in the end of it to fight the robot, and he was able to fight it really well. But for the most part, though, it was bigger robot, more powerful, and it had no understanding how to fight with with Frozone, and also no understanding how to fight with the family, because the family was more things for it to deal with. So that when the robot was fighting, so the reason I'm saying this is because the first time all the superheroes were kind of handling their stuff by themselves, and then when they had to team up in the first movie, it was at the end of the movie to fight the robot, and able to fight it, he had to learn that secret thing that the robot was able to fight compared to only itself. So the ice wouldn't have gotten through, punches would have gotten through. It had to be the robot's hands had to actually go right through and get through this situation. Hey, Tessa Spirits, see there, yeah. Hi, how you doing? So pretty much the most things that what I'm saying, I'm going to be going to do a Home Depot to go get some supplies. I'm going to take you with me as we go. So One of the things I wanted to say about that, The Incredibles, was Incredibles is a very powerful movie. You ever get a chance to watch it? Watch it with your kids. Watch it again. The more I watch it, I've seen that movie like maybe like 20 times. I kid you not, in the years that it's come out. And for me, why is it so significant was because my wife and I, we were in the process of support raising that same couple of years, right? We had lost our missionary status in 2004. We weren't able to raise our support. And it's crazy because, support raising was all about like money and not about, people lose their ministry position. What happened? I was involved in a ministry of street preaching, right? Before that, go back in time, I was going to be involved in a ministry. I wanted to be a medical doctor, medical missionary, right? To go to like Cameroon, West Africa. My mind was set to Cameroon, right? And I was asking God if that was the way I should go and become a jungle doctor, because before that, I wanted to be a paleontologist and study dinosaurs and become a veterinarian. And I met a veterinarian on a dairy farm. I told you the story like 100 times. But what happened was, like, when I got into ministry, which is like when I was in 1995, pretty much, I had God moved in my heart to say, I want you to do something for me. And that was like in 1995, I had a Christian club. I was my senior year in high school, and I started a Christian club. And before then, I was on a dairy farm. I was asking God what I should do. So on a dairy farm, I asked God what I should do. Should I continue in animal medicine, or should I go and do people medicine? And I said, maybe I should go ministry first, right? I got to become a medical missionary, like a medicine man kind of thing. Become a medical missionary, understand medicine, understand ministry, and go and talk to people about that, right? So I thought I'd be doing it. So what ended up happening was I went to school, got my senior year in high school. I started a Christian club. God really worked in my heart. I learned about spiritual warfare counseling and things like that. I can't tell you the books and stuff, but I can tell you that I learned about those things and how to you really engage with people and learn about, because in the Christian club, right, we'd have everybody come in and talk to us. We'd have everybody come in and would fight. It would be a fight club, like a Christian fight club, I was telling a friend of mine about the other day. So how this all ties in was, when I got done with school, I was ready to meet and talk to anybody about anything Bible-wise, right? Because I studied the scriptures. Then when I went to Bible school, first year and second year of Bible school, I went from like just getting fine-tuning the scriptures and knowing the Word of God to applying a lot of those things and becoming a missionary with the group I was with the mission board I was with. So the mission board I was with, right, in 1990, that's 1998 now. So 96, 95, 96, 97, 98. So those many years I was studying the Word. And God was kind of getting rid of things in my life. Kind of like there's some things that were just not perfect, not right, not good. In life, things will happen. God works on your heart. He takes away things from out of you, piece by piece. Not a whole time, not a whole bunch. Doesn't chop your whole arm off. It doesn't amputation. It does like micro surgeries in your life and start taking things out, putting things in. And that's how the Holy Spirit works. It guides you into all truth. The Word of God says. Holy Spirit guides you into all truth, so you don't need a teacher. And what happens? You kind of bouncing off information off other people and trying to figure out who they are, and then trying to figure out who you are as a person, because you're kind of like trying to learn where you need to stand and how you should be as a person. So anyway, what happened was this, right? My scenario was like I went to Bible school in 1998, graduated, became a missionary in 99, and 99 is when I met my wife for the first time. And so it was really cool. Got a chance to meet my wife 2001, finished my third year and my fourth year of college, and I got my Bachelor of Science degree in Biblical Studies and Ministry and Event Planning and Art. So I got my Bachelor of Science degree, so in Ministry and Art. So yeah, so I didn't have specific formal training in art, but what happens, like a lot of the art that I do is kind of a minor art. My minor was in art, but my major was actually in ministry and putting things together, like coordinating stuff, So my wife and I, in the process of all these things, what happened, we ended up actually going to we started raising our support, and for 2 years, from 2000, and we got married in 2002. So 2002 to 2004 is when we were able to. For my years were 6 years of being in ministry. Right, 6 years I went to different churches. My wife and I went to different churches before, but we got married in 2002. And for the next 2 years, our support went from X amount of dollars a month to no more of dollars. And so the mission board couldn't figure out how to keep us, and so they let us go. And it wasn't because of sin, it wasn't because of infidelity or anything like that. It was because we couldn't raise the money. So we got thrown to the wolves, really. And anyway, so what happens was like that movie, The Incredibles movie, came out around the same time. I think December, or is it June? I'm not really sure when. I think it's 2005 or 2004, 2005. I gotta look it up. But if it's 2004 or 2005, that's the same around time when we're in ministry stuff and having to transition to a new thing. So anyway, It's really windy right now. Anyway, so what happens, like, the reason why I wanted to mention this is because that was a time in my life that if any other movie was going to be there, a guy was a superhero. And being a missionary is like being a superhero. It really is, because it's one of those things where you get a chance to tell people about the most awesome thing, telling people about Jesus, and tell them about how Jesus died for them and how Jesus wants you to live for him, but also that he wants to make your life better. That will make your life better in terms of like making you the best version of yourself, completes you out to being the person that he needs you to be. Because, like, for one, deal with our sin problem. Secondly, deal with a problem regarding like our relationship with him, because everything in life comes down to communication. So when you think about it, like, communication is one of the things that we struggle with. Everybody from the beginning, the very first sin that was made was actually a communication problem. Adam and Eve, they had eaten from the tree, and they weren't supposed to eat from the tree. God had communicated to them clearly, tell them not to do it, and communicated it. Instead of them saying that, we're sorry, they blamed each other, and then they got kicked out of the garden. So anyway, so what happens, like, the whole thing about life is communication. You have communication. And one of the things I find is, like, sometimes I struggle with that too as well, and I find that the movie just really dealt well with communication. And so one of the things about, like, art and things about the gospel is that when you communicate the truth that God loves you and that he's willing to send his son to die on the cross for our sins, for your sins, my sins, and the sin that we committed, and he committed none, he was able to take away our sin penalty, right? Because what happens is the ultimate sin penalty is death and hell, and Jesus did that for us on the cross. The ultimate sin penalty is that. But what happens is, like, when Jesus died on the cross, when he died, he buried, he rose again. It means that it can be a brand new life, So my thing was this, right? So when I was watching the Incredibles movie, I saw that his struggle was, like, he was a superhero. He wanted to do these things. And then he lost that power. And the government says he can't. So the government that enabled him to do it, he can't, unless he does it illegally, like how Spider-Man does it or Batman does it, in the comic book world. So in this world, the whole thing was that they were legal, encouraged by the government, protected by the government, superheroes, So what happens is, like, when they go in and did this thing, they have this scenario where it's like all these things that are happening, right, is because of the fact that they have a matter of the fact of the matter is that they have a real big scenario of, like, trying. This guy in front of me is like, I don't know what. It's just kind of weird. Just start beeping his horn. Anyway, so the life of the matter is that you have. I lost my train of thought. Every time I get on this live thing, I always lose my train of thought at some point. Be it the chats, and if people start writing stuff in the chats, and I'm like, knocks me off what I'm trying to say, and then I have to spend some time trying to figure it out. So I'm just gonna go accomplish the task that I'm trying to do, because I got knocked off my horse. So, all right, let me set this up. Let's get going. All right, so this is what I gotta do. This is the tripod thing that I have. I love this thing. This thing is the coolest thing in the world. I absolutely love this thing. When I got this made my life better. Okay, it made my life better. This is one of those things. I love this selfie stick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna attach you to it right now. So that way, I'm gonna go accomplish this task. I have to go get some stuff for Barb, and I have to go do my other thing. So let me go attach you right to this thing here. All right, so here goes this. Right, that, and what I'm gonna go to flip it. I'm gonna put it down right like this. Right, I'm gonna flip it over like this. Now I have it like this. So now I have it in my hands. I have it like this. There I have it. So I have this here. Good. All right, so I'm gonna go take you on a little trip with me. So let's go. My keys are here. I don't need anything here. I just gotta write my list of stuff that I need to do. Never add little to anything, okay? Unless you're talking about, the littles, I guess, or something. Everything that you do in life is significant and amazing. Okay, what I need to get some eye bolts, right? Some eye bolts, eye screws, all right, eye screws, and that's pretty much it. I gotta go get that, and then also gotta get some more tape, because I'm almost out of tape. It's tape supply. All right, so I might have to use this out of my banking account and stuff. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's go do this. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna put my gloves on right now. Remember, I'm gonna get some eye bolts and some tape. Okay, so get some more tape. I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna put you right here for a second. Just kind of focus for a second with me. I'm gonna put my gloves on. Hope you don't fall over. Probably gonna fall over, because that's how things always work. Things always fall over. Yep. Let's go. Let's do this. Ready? All right, let's go. All right, so we're going. Let's go do this. I should flip it the other way. Flip it the other way. Actually, no, just kind of keep it this way. But it's like so close. Like I think I'm holding way better this way than I was before. Let's see what I can do. All right, so here we are, going to Home Depot. This is the Home Depot right here. I think they're extending the building, as you can see here. They extended the building before. It was like not so much the same way as it was. So if I can go through here, every time I run through, I was running like 1,000 people that I know. Yeah, I know. So let me go. So I get some info, but I can't. So wait. Here's all the cool Christmas stuff. Here's all the cool Christmas stuff. Look at this. Look at all the cool Christmassy stuff. Is that cool? Right? So I'm trying to waste so much time. So let me just go and get to the goals of stuff. This is me walking through the store. I love this song. The guy, Blues Travelers. They're so good. I love their music, how they play it. I play harmonica. One day I'm gonna play harmonica for you guys, okay? Until then, I have to just keep telling you about it. So. Ooh, it's on sale. Hey, that's not bad. There you go. Tape. Get my tape. Alright, so remember taping money for me, so. Want to set nice for Christmas? Get some roll tape. I'll buy me some stock with 3M. You hear that, 3M? Okay. I have to get some screws. I have to go to the screw area.
Right now, that has a cover. But in 2026, the one that they have is clear.
Okay, so we're looking for electrical. Okay, we're looking for stuff. Let me flip it because then you guys probably see that better. So we flip the hammer. Go this way. Flip it this way. You can see like the screws and stuff. So I'm going to go flip it so you can see what I'm looking at. Here it is. Okay, yeah, what's this? Electrical wires, safety thresholds, screws. No. Okay, here we go, screws. Here we go, screws, anchors, rails. See, this isn't my normal Home Depot. The one I normally go to. The one I normally go to is the one where it's like another place, but this one I go to this one quite a lot, so I always get my tape. To get my tape from. I had to find some eye bolts. It's gonna take me a minute. I had to find as many little screws. General use. Okay. Quick question. Hi. I wanted to know, do you have any like eye bolts, like? There you go. Yeah, yeah, there you got it. Yeah, right there. You're right there. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm making a puppet, right? And so the puppet needs the things for the hands. You know, you have it attached to strings too. Yeah. So this is what I did. These are the ones. So these are the ones. Yeah, like this. Perfect. Yeah, these are the ones. So, all right. Thank you so much. So these are 100 packs. So this is gonna last me a long time here. So we're gonna do that. Go buy this. And so yeah, so I found the one I'm looking for. This is it. Kind of expensive actually. Yeah, but this is good. This is the right size. They're able to connect. I mean, eventually maybe I have to do the whole hinges and stuff like that. Maybe I'll go to my next level. Will be the whole marionette thing, you know, which is full-on marionette. So this one. Is there anything else I need? Look at some of the cool tools. This is what I want to purchase. Some of these things here. Yeah, but see, I don't have any reason to have any of these big ones. But for the most part, I mean, some of the stuff I do. Like I have a bunch of these already. The one I need is for my. One I need. I have a what do you call it? I have one of these like a Dremel set, you know. And the Dremel set that I have is one of those things where it's like I have like all these different tools for. One of the things I need is one of those clipper saws, like a little clipper things. If you want to see those little dish things, the slices. You know, that's something I need right there. For the most part, okay, well, I have got a bunch of ones that I have. I don't have this one yet. An angle grinders was next on the list. I have a smaller version of angle grinder. I have one of these like these kind of things. All right. I have this one. I have that one. And I have that one, oscillating tool. I have the oscillating tool. I have this one here. I have this reciprocating saw. That one there. This one's so cool. This one, and this one. These are three I have. I also have the small one. The small, right, yeah, this one. I have this one here. This one is a compact cutoff tool. Yep, I have one of those. And yeah, try and keep it all in the same voltage range because that way you can actually switch out your batteries. So I'm gonna have to get some new batteries for those too. All right, I could walk around for a little bit. There's the sets. They're like these. Okay, this is the one I have. No, just not it. Like a compressor. Air mattress. We have a compressor too. Air compressor. The one that I'm looking at, the thing I'm trying to talk about is one of these. I have one of these sets. I have these rotary tools. Rotary tool and a rotary saw. So yeah, we have the rotary tool, quick change rotary. I need one of those blades. See this blade right here? This is the blade I'm talking about. The one I need quick change. I have that. I have one of these. We bought one. It has 30 pieces in it. So cool, but it doesn't have this. It's the one piece I don't have. I think I have to get that separate or something. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. It was a case, yeah, like that. Okay, this is the one down here. That's the one I have. That's the one. I also have a stylo. The stylo Dremel is the one I use for when I do. Yes, this is the stylo Dremel one. This one here is the one I use when I do the eyeballs installation on my creature. We have the stylo. This is a stylo looking thing. And so this is the other one. So this is like the one quick change. Very cool. I don't use it too much, and I really should. But yeah, see, I tell you, man, Home Depot was the coolest store. I liked working at Home Depot. I really did because it was like do-it-yourself stuff, you know. Let me flip it back to me. All right. So yeah, so this is like my world. I worked in the garden department when I worked here, but I liked it. I really did. It was a sad day when they got rid of me, let me tell you, because I was just like, I loved working here because it was such up my alley. The kind of thing I love to do, you know. Okay, so I'm online. I'm gonna buy some eyebolts. These are eyebolts for there, and also some masking tape. So I'm gonna do that real quick.
Que no pase de 100.
Thank you. We have a long day ahead of us, so lots of going. So one of the things I want to do, make sure I get these things installed the puppet. I got jamming completed. The glue gun it, repaint, all that stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool actually.
pasa, eso pasa. Sí, pero como ya es pequeño, lo único que hay que procesarlo, si la computadora lo acepta bien, si no, ya no se puede hacer nada. ¿Ok? Gracias.
Hello, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you today?
Anything else?
This is good, yeah.
So it's gonna be 36.52. It's tapped. If it's tapped, you can just tap it right here.
Okay.
Email or paper?
Paper, please. For Taxman. Okay, thank you so much. Oh.
Hi. Good, how are you? How many?
Have a good day. Take care now.
You too.
All right, so that was like 36 bucks. Goodness. 36 bucks. Yep, these eyeballs are expensive. So, yep. Anyway, so I'm gonna walk back to the car now and put all my receipts in my pocket because you know what you have to do. Actually, I went out of the business account. Yes, I have a business account. Why? Because if you don't have a business account, then you're in trouble. So for the most part, then I'm gonna walk back. So yeah, so this is like the cool thing about the Home Depot thing. Here you go. Let me show you the cool trees. See, when I used to work with the cutting the trees. See right there, all the tree cutting stuff, right? So I had to do these things, tree cutting. There's not really that many tree cutting going on at the moment. So usually what happens, right? I remember we had to cut them open, show the people, right, like that, and people say, so this is so different than how we used to do it. The manager who used to work, he's no longer here anymore, so he was the one who I used to go straight under. You're not 100% quite sure where or how or what, but for the most part, what we end up doing is that you end up learning. And then the manager comes in and just kind of throw it all to the wind, you know? They throw it all to the wind. So, flip the camera around. So yeah, so here am I. About to get back to the car. I have a couple more things to get. The front tire is kind of holding up pretty good, you know? My boy must have built it really well. It's just okay, so unlock. There we go. And I'm in. Alright. Okay. Just came out of that account. Good stuff. Let's get going. Let's on to the next part of our equation. So yeah, folks, this is me having to do actually shopping for my actual supplies because yes, I had to. Once I could figure out how to source my own stuff, I gotta figure out how I can just keep it going this way. Alright, so we have that. There's that. What I'm gonna do is gonna see if I can just see. I got some masking tape, and then I got my eye bolts. Right, these are eye screws, right? Or screw eyes. Okay, so anyway, 100 of those. This should be enough to do like several puppets actually. See, the thing is like you're never really quite sure exactly what you need, and they're not selling them like one piece at a time. But you gotta do what you can. Because I tried it with hairpins, and the hairpins, they did pretty good, but it's not as great as it would if you did with the professional eye bolts. So I guess eventually I'll probably do the whole puppet, the stop motion stuff, but that's a lot of time. It's already a lot of time to make something, just to have to make something else, And then when I always wondered, like, people, you make something and they're like, oh, you should do with this. And I'm like, you should do with this. No, and I don't say that. What I end up saying is, I'm trying to take it off. All right, because otherwise it's gonna appear with my stereo system. Come on, stay off. Don't. I hope it doesn't. All right, I hope it doesn't recognize it because it turns down for a second, and I need you to be off. Good. Auxiliary. No, I don't need you to mix. Okay, so hopefully it's not connected right now, but it might be. So it might actually say it's connected, and I gotta check my. Oh goodness, it's connected. All right, so either you guys can hear me or you can't hear me. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a nice little drive. Let's go. All right, so my next on my agenda list, right, is I'm gonna turn the heat on. Oh my goodness, it's cold. All right, we do want to go for a nice little drive, shall we? And so what happens is this, right? My the scenario of situation that I have before me is that I have to get some more stuff. It's really cold where I am. I gotta get an infrared bulb from my lizard, so I'm gonna have to go do that real quick and not to go home. So I'm gonna go to the next location and see if I can actually get over there to get this stuff completed. Because the next thing I have to do is get an infrared bulb for my lizard. I was thinking about, but back to talking about Incredibles thing. Or actually, there was a time I want to say thank God for the situation we had with the car, right? When we had the scenario with the car, and the car, we had a 3-tire blowout, my friend, and it did a 180 Tokyo drift. And we landed perfectly safe. We didn't tumble, we didn't roll. Oh my goodness, thank you, Jesus. We did not roll. If we had rolled that car that day, oh my goodness, that would have been crazy. We didn't, so thank God for that. Thank God that we were able to go through it. And 2024 was a crazy year, let me tell you. I mean, stuff that we've gone through, stuff that we are doing, man. I've been involved in so many things. It's like, it's crazy. So, yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. Okay, this is connected there. The thing is, like, I have this in my the new car has a Bluetooth. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up, because I'm not sure if you're going through my speaker system in the car. If you can hear me, let me know you can hear me. Just say I can hear you, kind of thing, or just say thumbs up. Let me know that you can actually hear me, because I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. 31st Avenue. The lights on the phone. Pay attention. Okay, so I gotta go to get some cool things. I'm gonna take you in with me. Go to the pet shop. Real quick. Okay, so like I was saying, so yeah, thank God. I was thanking God for the fact that there was, like, the whole Tokyo Drift thing. And that was the first Fast and Furious. As a matter of fact, I want to talk to you guys about the whole Fast and Furious thing. My wife and I just recently watched the newest, all the Fast and Furious movies, right? We did like a marathon, right? We did a marathon, and we watched all of them. Not all of them at the same time. Like, over the course of, like, several weeks, we were able to actually watch all the Fast and Furious movies, right? From we already watched Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift one. That was the first one I started with, but it went from there to watching all the other ones, right? So all the other movies, right? All the other movies, and it was really cool. Let me see. I'm gonna change the different bulb out and see if I can just plug it into a source when I have it to. No. Oh my goodness! You guys almost saw an accident. It wasn't me accident, it was her accident. Whoa! Oh my goodness, you guys almost saw. Wow! Not me. It wasn't me. I wasn't gonna have an accident, but it was a lady. She almost ran into a thing, and the guy stopped and it says, "Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!" Y'all, that would have been crazy. Oh my goodness, that would have been crazy. Woo! Wait! All right. Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay, what happened was this, right? A lady almost pulled out into traffic, and oh my goodness, she almost got rear-ended. And oh my goodness. Tell you, when you used to work, I worked in car insurance, right? And when you work in car insurance, one of the things, like, car insurance, like car insurance, like issuing of a car insurance, like, accidents, all the accident stuff, what happens is that you get a sixth sense. Maybe all the different jobs that I work. One time I should actually take all the jobs that I work, and I was saying that to somebody, take them and put them into like some kind of like a computer chat GPT, and then see what kind of job it would be, because I mean, like, there's a lot of things that happen, right? That it's like, oh my goodness, you know? If you really think about it, like all the stuff I've been through and done and encountered with, had it been like, you put them all together, you get all these different jobs that are just like intense. Okay, pet job, let's go. Lady almost got run over. Oh my gosh, she almost got like hit by a car. I was like, praise God, she had the brakes. Praise God, he hit the brakes. It would have been crazy just to see that. I'd have been like, wow, right? Let me see if I can see how much the light is. It's okay, so I'm going to Petco. So here's Petco. I'm in Petco. Going to Petco right now. Hello, good day. Hey, how are you? So yeah, let's go to Petco right now. Okay. Well, I don't work here. Yeah. So looking for lights. Okay, so like one thing is, okay, infrared ceramic emits 100 watts. These light bulbs are expensive. Look at this. Infrared ceramic emitter. Okay, so here's this. Here, this is like $44, right? 60 watt. You see why I used to have geckos that were nighttime geckos and stuff? See, what happens is like during the day we have the daylight, right? And it's been really cold lately. So I need to give her a heat lamp. Nocturnal infrared heat lamp, that's one. But a ceramic, see the thing is that's some crazy heat right there. It's gonna warm up the whole room. It's gonna really warm up the whole room. Now the thing is, how do you emit this? How do you put this? Does it go into a regular screw-in bulb? Let's read the instructions of this. Here you go. It's regular screw-in. So this bulb is $44, okay? And this bulb, perfect 24 hours non-light emitting heat source for all tropical and desert reptiles. I don't know if I should get one of these because it's like the whole thing about it is like it's a lot of money. Two, it's like power sun. 60 watts. Heat bulb. Light bulb. I'll fix this there. Alright, so my options are I have a heat lamp. This is cool. Little geckos and stuff. I never had a leopard gecko. I don't think I want one. We had bearded dragons. We have a bearded dragon, and it was a rehome. Lizards are expensive. So you have that. There's a little lizard right here. See? There you go. See that there? Hey, buddy. That's right. You see that? Yeah, there you are. Oh, you like what you see? Do you like what you see? Oh, you're a little aggressive one, huh? Yeah, you are. So, yeah, so pretty much that's the little guy there. I am trying to find out what the best one. 34 halogen dome. What's this one? Ceramic socket. This is actually quite difficult, really. And the heat lamp. Lamp that emits heat. Crazy hot. Probably my best bet is the one I have here, but this is like so expensive. This is really expensive. Like $50 for this lamp. It's not even a lamp, it's a heat. My goodness. Let's read the instructions, shall we? You have just purchased the latest European technology for heating reptile parents when used in the correct direction. Full 10 to 20 degrees for the outside of the this is very important. This is, you know, this is life and death right here. It's like it gets pretty cold, and it's pretty cold, you know. Have this lamp. Gonna have to make the one-time purchase, you know. Have to do it. Buy it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy it. Okay, so that's gonna do. I'm gonna figure this out. Light bulb. This is it. I'm gonna switch it out. You don't have to prepare to buy this today. I might have to actually just stop and think about this. I may not be ready actually to buy this today. I have to make another trip. I'll be making another trip, and I can't do this today. Yeah. Let me do this, but I can't. She could be freezing. Okay, no, I'm gonna not get this right now. I'm not gonna get this right now. Okay. Consider. Yeah, I have to hold off. It's a little too much right now. I'm fishy. I have to catch up. All right, I'm gonna head back to the car. Oh, look at all the cool creatures. So cool pictures. Cool pictures. Furry dinosaurs. That didn't last long. So, yep. Okay, I'm gonna go. I didn't get a chance to buy it. I'm gonna go ahead and just get back to the office. Yeah. The kids are right. Huh? Alright, so what I end up doing, I end up not getting it. So I'm right here for an errand, but I'm like, alright, I'll have to kind of just make a decision. It's kind of like $44. I don't think I'm ready for that right now. And then I'm just going to hold off on that purchase because I'm going to go to VA right now, so I have to move it to do later today, so gotta keep that in mind. So, alright. So, accomplished the first mission, which I wanted to do, which was get the stuff, get the supplies. And we're going to the second mission where I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go ahead and do the thing where it's like, I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff completed. Right, so get that stuff completed right here. So let me put this here. This is like here. And so we're gonna do that. Just go ahead and do this. There's some weird lady standing behind me. If you see, I'm not sure who it is, but she's kind of standing there outside the car. You can see her over my shoulder right there. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep talking because I'm not sure exactly who this person is. But I'm also gonna be like, you know, just kind of start the car up because I need to start the car. I need to get back home, so I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, so let's start the car. Again, I hope this doesn't cross over my headphone stuff. Zesty sauce. All right. So we have some zesty sauce. I need to drink the water. Okay, so folks, that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm gonna go home. All right, so in the meantime, let's talk as I go home, I have to get some more gas in the car. See, I had to make a couple decisions because one, I don't know 100% exactly how much I have in the account. Two, I can't really spend money on the light bulb right now for Barb. As much as I want to, it's a lot more than what I thought. It would be like maybe $20 or something. Because I had to probably buy like an enclosure type thing for her light. And so because of that, I can't really, you can't really go spending crazy on stuff. So the opportunity I have to go and come back to that. There would be like perpetual hunger. I don't understand that. One of the things like you have it where it's just like the whole perpetual hungry thing. So anyway, so yeah, let's talk about some things, shall we? I'm gonna talk a little bit about just chatting. All right, so yeah, I have a lizard at home as a bearded dragon. It was a rehome pet. She was a rehome pet. What happened in 2020? One of the people who watched my stuff on Instagram, they were like, hey, we know you like lizards and dinosaurs and stuff, or dinosaurs and lizards. And so as before, I had my One Life Must Art page. So what happened was that they knew I like lizards, dinosaurs, and they gave us a bearded dragon. They said, would you like me interested? I said, we sure are. And they gave us the whole enclosure, the cases, the kit, the housing unit, the lamps, all that stuff. They gave us the whole thing. All we had to do was make space for her. Because this is after we did everything. We were during 2020. We did all these different trips. So this is like November. November is when we got her. So she's been with us for almost like 4 Novembers now. So actually, I guess 5, because the first one is 2000, 2001, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. So we had her for like those many years. I guess we wouldn't count the first year, I guess, but so it would be 4 years we've had her, and pretty much we got her when she was 2. She's 2 years old, so now she's like 6 years old, and it's like the oldest lizard we've ever had. They said these bearded dragons can actually go for a very long time, So anyway, so what happens is like what happens is like that's weird. Anyway, so what happens is like you have it where we're really happy to have that lizard, but for the most part, it's like you have to keep giving her food, and she eats both bugs and creatures, bugs and plants. So she's an omnivore lizard. But lately it's been kind of cold. Really should have bought a light bulb. I didn't think it through. Alright, I'll probably pick it up tomorrow. Just we'll go to pick up the stuff at the thing. Yeah, okay. Tomorrow we'll come back and I'll go get it. Because what happens like today is just today's Thursday and today's also my mom's birthday. December 5th, mother's birthday. My mom passed away many years ago, and today's the day when I'm just kind of taking you guys on a trip with me, going through my emotions of stuff that I do, and just what I do. But anyway, so yeah, so I had to get the stuff done for the puppet, get that done, and when we get home, we're gonna start working on that, get that completed, and then I can actually make some more puppets too, make a whole bunch of creatures. Gremlin puppet, but it's like gremlin puppet's more like mechanical wires or something like that. They're not so like just I guess they have the wires too, like the whole gym hand stuff. They have the wires underhand wires that control the hands. And you have the ones that control like from above, a marionette type thing. So yeah, so what I'll be working on is a marionette type sculpture. All right, so anyway, that's me talking to you for like 50 minutes, and so in 50 minutes, a lot of stuff. I was supposed to it's 1:23. I have to go find parking by my house, and then after that, I'm going to go inside and get stuff done. Get more stuff done and do that. So yeah. But for the most part, though, yeah. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So my thought, I was kind of talking about some of the things I'm going through. I'm just kind of going through some things. I'm not like, it's not a specific talk. The only thing really specific was about The Incredibles, and how The Incredibles, that was a really cool movie that helped my life, a lot, because we were going through the whole transition of missionary. So when we lost our missionary status in 2004, that movie came out, and we watched that movie, and that movie was very helpful for us. And I learned a lot about people then. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned that sometimes, what you do does not define you. You Mr. Incredible, he was like Helen said, those were the glory days, and what you're doing is now, and though they didn't make sense of it at the end of the movie, they seemed like they made sense of it at the end of Incredibles. What ended up happening was you know, when we started movie 2, they kind of had the same situation where the supers were still like illegal or something and hidden. Because I mean, I guess you'd have all these people who are 15 years old, the different stuff they're able to do. But for the most part, though, it's like my thought is they hadn't really squared away the whole, you know, illegal superhero thing, you know. So I don't know. I have to watch the movie again. Yeah, we'll watch it again. I'll go take a nap or something. So anyway, probably a lot of shakes to it. Let me see something here. How much miles have we done? Whoa! Tripping. Okay, 100. Oh, let's see. Wow, 150 miles since last refill. Well, that's impressive. This car has really good gas mileage. 150 miles. 150 miles. Just getting good use out of this car. The other day I took the car past 50 miles an hour. I should have. That's the other thing I go. I should have. Yeah, I could. I should have. Anyway, so happens like happens that we had the took up to 50, and she feels a little wobbly in the hips. You know. The car. It's starting to grow on me. Before it took me a while to undo the used to-ness I had of the other car, and so now it's at a point where I'm just kind of getting used to just this car, and it feels good. It feels good. So, folks, I usually talk for about an hour and just talk about random stuff, but this one's kind of just talking about things. So I'm gonna call it quits here, so I can actually park well. But I want to say thank you so much for being here. Those of you who watch, those of you who supported, super chat and everything. I mean, no super chat today, but those who normally super chat, thank you so much for that. And I hope that, God is good to you. God has been good to all of us, and I hope that, you see the goodness of God and it changes your life, makes your life better. And so, God bless you. I'm going to end the show now. But, I'm going to park, and then I'm going to end the show. How's that? Okay, cool. Let's do that. So you guys see my driving skills here, right? I'm going to park this car. Bring this zesty sauce in. Friday side, probably not. This car has super good pickup. At first, I wasn't sure about this car, and now I'm like, okay, this car is a good car. It really is. It proved its worth. But just fix a couple things in it to make it completely good. But we're gonna be going somewhere tonight, so I can park pretty much anywhere. Just park right there. I'm gonna park right here. Just to mess these people up, right? Right? In all honesty, maybe I shouldn't park here. Okay, I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna park over there. Because for one, it's on the side with the kids, I'll park on that side over there. Because, I park in the sun is one thing, but if I park over here, what happens if I park here is a little bit better because I have on my side the sidewalk the kids get into, right? And then I have, this is also a Thursday side. Let's say, for example, we have to go to the chiropractor. Oh goodness, to the chiropractor today. Alright, so the chiropractor, we have to go to, hopefully go like the trip to Walmart. It'd be kind of cool. Alright, so let's see, gonna park this car right here. Lock in place. Alright, turn the wheel just in case we ever lose control. Alright, and off we go. So here it goes. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring us into the house. Let's go home. So this is New York. This is how we park in New York. Thank you for coming with me on this trip. I really appreciate it. All those who watched, all those who paid attention, all those who enjoyed my little adventure of me going to buy some eye bolts. Eye screws, I guess. Eye screws! 100-pack of eye screws. Right? Here we go. So God bless you. I wish you all the best. Have a good night. And talk to you later. All right. Peace! Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And join my membership channel. I have some cool stuff there. All right, bye. Thank you.